What's up, guys? KatimaGaming here, fresh from the Manny Pacquiao Ugas fight, and my gosh, what a match that was! A great curtain closer for Manny Pacquiao's career, and I just want to share my quick thoughts, no editing here, and just talk about what I thought and how did I see the match, and basically was the score fair? And yeah, you know what? Unanimous decision from by Ugas. Manny Pacquiao, I think, won probably just 2 out of the 12 rounds, perhaps, but yeah, overall, Ugas was just well prepared, well-deserved win from him. And yeah, that distance he kept and that right hand coming back, Manny Pacquiao just probably was playing catch-up ever since the 6th or 7th round. Manny Pacquiao was already trying to catch up. And yeah, in that 12th round, that's when Manny Pacquiao was really taking the beating because he was trying to rush a little bit more. Basically, this match was not supposed to happen. So Ugas winning here was a real surprise. I think Ugas only got on 10% of what Manny was going to make in this entire fight. But it's a huge career win for him at 35 years old. And yeah, you know what? Manny did not look himself. He didn't look as aggressive as I thought. During the interview, he did say his legs were a little bit tight. But overall, yeah, we wanted more aggression from him. Every single time, you could really see the distance difference, though. And as Thurman once said, T-Rex arms, right? Yeah, he was swinging at air as Ugas was just keeping distance. And Manny just couldn't get his thing going. Round after round after round, Manny was just trying to get in there, but all he was doing was punching air simply because Ugas was keeping that distance. He was doing he was practicing social distancing. But Ugas did well. I mean, Ugas's right hand kept coming at Manny, and it seemed like Manny was not prepared for Ugas's right hand. I mean, round after round, when Ugas would swing it, I was actually surprised that Manny couldn't make the adjustments mid-match to actually prep for that right hand coming. It was just 2 weeks worth of preparation, so I guess fair play to Ugas. I mean, like, a lot of people will say Manny didn't prepare for this match because he was supposed to fight Errol Spence, and given only around 10 days to prepare is not fair. But you also have to be fair to Ugas. Ugas also didn't have time to prepare for Manny. And as one fighter used to say, I think it was Algieri, he said, like, Manny is a very difficult fighter to prepare for. So in fairness to Ugas, that should have been more credit to Ugas's victory compared to Manny. Although I will say, like, maybe because Manny is much older, it's much difficult for him to prepare. It takes a longer time for him to prepare for fighters because of his age, perhaps. And yeah, well, at the end of the day, I think it was a fair match. I think it was a little rough at the beginning because Ugas was started throwing those low blows accidentally, of course. But love to see that he was doing the shimmy too. Ugas was had a lot of swagger. Way more fun, probably, than the Mayweather match, of course. But yeah, just my quick thoughts here. Basically, throughout the entire match, we couldn't see Manny get his thing going. He would try to counter, but whatever Manny threw, Ugas matched. And Ugas's punch percentage was so much higher. He was landing cleaner punches. He was playing cleaner. He was getting those clear, clean shots in, and Manny just couldn't get his thing going. And you could really see throughout the entire match, Manny tried to get those uppercuts, tried to get those unique angles, those weird angles in, but Ugas was prepared. The entire, up until the 8th round, I conceded. I was cheering for Manny, of course, but of course I conceded up to the 8th round, and I said, you know what, respect. Ugas's game plan worked. Ugas's game plan was perfect. Just keep your distance. Counter. Don't be afraid to counter with Manny. Keep him on the hook there and play with your comfort zone. Because every time that Manny manages to go under, I think that's when Ugas was most vulnerable. And so you could really see Ugas pushing him away, pushing Manny away. Keep your distance because I want to see him coming. You know, not like when he's already inside. I won't see where those punches coming from the unique angles. So much respect to Ugas, and big shout out to Manny Pacquiao fans as well. I mean, I know this was heartbreaking, but at the end of the day, if you look at the big picture, the fact that Manny Pacquiao can still maintain this kind of level of competitiveness at the age of 43 is still very impressive. Could this be the sign that he should hang up his boxing gloves already? Maybe. You know, he's 43. He probably wants to run for president. But overall, I think Ugas really deserved this. Ugas being 35, and he was impressive. He was fit, and he did not look like he was intimidated by Manny Pacquiao at all, and not afraid to exchange with him. So that's my thoughts. Congratulations to Cuba and all the Cuban fans out there for cheering for Ugas. Congratulations to Manny Pacquiao as well for managing to get a huge career here, very successful and going down with grace. And yeah, well, what happens to the future for Manny Pacquiao? That's it seems like we still have to wait for what he decides, but overall I think it's time to hang up. It was a fun match and I have a lot of respect for Ugas. Congratulations to everyone who actually got what they wanted from this match. And yeah, hopefully more future. Magsayo actually was the more exciting boxer in the undercard. That was an actually fun match. I think that he's going to be the one carrying the torch in the future. All right, that's it for me, guys. I hope this is just my quick thoughts about it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in our past, present, and future videos. Okay? Sawasdee krap.